Sickness is a prophecy from Dominion Rising Sun. It doesn't seem like much fun. That was my impression upon reading it and upon playing with it. It's not a ton of fun. There's a very strong activator effect. If you activate this, it doesn't affect you at all that turn, and your opponent immediately starts their next turn. And yep, it's mean. Dominion attacks are mean sometimes. Usually the curse pile will run unless there's something like Ronin or Library that can let you discard 3 cards and then draw back up. So in most cases, you're just going to want to end up gaining the curse because discarding 3 cards basically means your turret is a dud unless you have a workshop or a river shrine or something that gives you some value out of trashing 1 and gaining a 4, or something that amass that lets you, I think is the event that lets you pay 2 to gain an action. So I think in this kingdom, since you're taking gain a curse most of the time, the ability to deal with curses is critical. And good luck. If there isn't one, the curse pile is probably going to run, and it's going to be a slug. Maybe there'll be some discard for benefit, Village Green Tunnel that you can take advantage of here with the discard 3 cards. That would be good. Something else you can do is when there's only 1 curse left, if you don't have a very good hand, you can basically pass turn. Hey, I'm going to pass my turn here and make my opponent take the last curse. Maybe your opponent's taken 5 curses, you've taken 4, and you're going to skip your turn to make your opponent take a 6-4 loss in the curse split. Now your opponent can do the same thing. They can pass their turn and give it back to you. And then you're sort of waiting until you either have a very strong hand that's strong enough to want to take the curse, or until your opponent takes the curse. I think usually my experience is the opponent just takes the curse and has a good turn, and then you feel bad about having passed, but it really depends on the kingdom. The other thing is, if there are cursors like Kitsune, which I played a kingdom with recently, there was some thought about, I'm going to have a fairly bad turn. I'm not going to take the curse, but I'm going to play my Kitsune to give them a curse and then basically not buy anything because that was my whole hand. But then your opponent ends up taking a lot more curses. So if there's another cursor, this becomes a lot more interesting. And once you've gained a curse once the curse pile is empty, you can always take that first option, which doesn't do anything. So you don't actually have to take the discard 3 cards. That's not immediately obvious to me, but the option on the client basically has failed to gain a curse onto your deck, which you'll always click.